the one other interesting thing, though, while I saw the commentary moving around that everyone was like, wow, Charlemagne made academics look stupid, which is not a huge shock based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlemagne took a huge L in that I really never knew up until a clip hit my algorithm that he was legitimately like deep in with Rock Nation. I thought that was academics talking. I did not know that.
Well, look, I this is what I will say.
I just thought he wore the hat.
Being invited, if you have money, being invited to make an investment in things is something that people with money do. Doesn't mean that you're necessarily in with a particular person because you made an investment.
I mean, it's pretty in.
No, not true.
Listen, let me tell you, as someone who's never been in, it's in.
But you don't have money to invest.
That's
like
not
that.
true. I mean, how do you know? How do you know what Charlemagne invested?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything. So I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Ebro, I have money to invest in things. No one asked me to be a part of anything.
Few moments later.
Because how about this? Right. That's why I said you don't have money to invest. Because you're not actively doing it.
But that's
not a slight. You wouldn't be having this convo with me if you had money to invest. You would have been made phone calls, or you would have been hanging out with people that you like.
Because it makes it sound like Rosenberg's broke.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you sound like a what the?
No, you sound like
no, you don't.
No, you sound like an
words you use.
No, you're
sound
saying
like I don't money.
You're why? Let me tell you why you're. Let me tell you why you're. Let me tell you why you're a because you just called me a for no reason.
No, it is for a reason.
No, it's not. It's because you're being a because you don't know how to invest.
That's different.
You don't know.
So then say that. I listened to you about
you don't have money to invest.
Yo, my man, what's wrong with you? We keep going
you
over
don't.
This. You keep saying the same
you
thing.
Don't.
But you don't know that.
Bro,
Stop.
And I'm going to keep calling you a bitch.
Stop.
If you keep saying that.
Oh, listen, man.
Bro, stop.
Listen. If you had money to invest. If you had money to invest,
stop saying
you wouldn't be talking like you're talking right now.
No, it's because I don't understand the disrespect repeatedly, bro.
Because
you wrong.
Sound nuts.
That I said I don't know people.
No, you said
I don't know this crowd.
No,
you're like, well, you don't have money.
Crowd? There is no crowd. There's people that have money and you talk to them. That's it.
Both of you guys sound like
you're
just
already around people that do this. That's the point.
But you keep saying it wrong intentionally.
Yeah,
why do you not know?
You just keep telling him.
And I'm sorry I called you. It's me trying to
invest. It's mean.
It's me, and it's me trying to. And I'm being now mean back to you because you're being. I don't think you're a bitch, but what you're doing is. Bro, I have money. I invested in boring places like Edward Jones. I don't call you when you're friends. I don't know.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I truly do wish I could play the unedited version of Ebro and Rosenberg going back and forth, getting super disrespectful, calling each other B's and P's and H's and pointing in each other's faces like they finna take it all the way that way in this time and moment. Even it got to a point where Rosenberg was so clearly upset when he yelled out, "Beat Ebro," it sounded like his voice was cracking. He was just at the highest level of emotion in that moment. But with the monetization situation, we can't put that on here. But I'll have the link in the description where y'all can watch that in full on their channel, Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg, because they did discuss more on it to get the full context of it. Y'all have to go watch it over there. That's the platform they've been having and running since they got let go by Hot 97. And there's several levels and layers how I got to this point right here, where it started off as a convo about the sit down that academics and Charlemagne had recently, which was really a pointless conversation at that point in time. And when you listen to it, it's like academics is most definitely all over the place, and the internet term for it on YouTube and things is going to be getting cooked because it was just a lot of stuff that he was just all over the place with. It's like, what do we even tapped into this for? But something did come out in it because academics' point was to prove from the looks of it that, hey, you have business ties or you've invested in something with Rock Nation, which Charlemagne did say it is public information, but he doesn't come onto the internet and promote it, which, hey, who cares? I really don't. I see Charlemagne with the Rock Nation hat. I figured he had some type of ties with him. I could care less. That's his own personal business. If you want to break convos down to layers, you can. Whatever. Just keeping it all the way 100. And it gets to even deeper convo because Ebro and Rosenberg and Charlemagne and academics, they don't see eye to eye with each other already. So that's just one thing. But it turned into where you don't have the money to invest, Rosenberg. That's why you don't understand this and you're not a part of this conversation, which was super highly disrespectful for him to say, because that's how you talk to your homie on the air in front of everybody. That's how you talk to somebody that's your dog. It's like you're talking down to him and you counting his pockets in real time in front of the world. And Ebro was 1,000% wrong here. Now, Rosenberg took it up to the level, calling him the B word, but he was getting played with as a man right there if you come from where I come from, because I'm not talking about dogs like that on camera. I'm not finna try to belittle you. I'm not trying to act like you not in a situation where you can't invest with. Bro, there's no limit on what investment is. It's different levels, it's different rooms, it's different groups. And sometimes it don't gotta be a group to invest. You could just be a dude that seen something online that came across, did your research on it. Hey, I want to invest 10,000 into that. I want to invest 20,000 into that. So that's the point that Rosenberg was pushing right there. Like, hold on, bro. What is you really saying? Now, to be clear right here, both of them have the same background when it comes to what they claim is them both being Jewish. So it's kind of like, okay, bro, what are you really saying? At this point, Rosenberg said, well, my family wasn't really raising me to get into groups and circles and things of that nature. They just set on their money. But I got money to invest. I just choose not to. Don't put it out there like I'm just some broke dude that ain't got no paper that I can have. But Ebro want to stand on being wrong and use the word semantics in the word salad, and that's that lack of disrespect. And that's what I tell y'all at times on here. Some of my supporters on streams have got offended when they try to tell me we got to agree to disagree. And I said, nah, fam, I don't do that agree to disagree stuff when I'm stating facts. You said this right here, and it's proven that it's directly wrong. You're using the incorrect words and the incorrect meaning, but you just don't want to admit that you're wrong right now. So you try to hit me with the, well, let's agree to disagree, as Ebro continued to stand on it. And he's shown that's his personality at times throughout this game. But to be clear, y'all, saying somebody don't have money to invest would mean like, well, hold on, what are you really saying right now? Because I don't know how much money Rosenberg make or any of these dudes make, and I could really care less. But fam, investment amount ain't a set amount. I could invest whatever into whatever. I could invest 500 into some stocks. I could invest this much into a Bitcoin or this or that into that, or whatever type of corporation or business. He said, I've invested in other things, but I'm not invested into the like entertainment and hip hop circle of things like a Rock Nation or this or that, or a casino, or things that Charlemagne and other guys might have invested into, which I'm pretty sure he could have some dollars to invest into those things. He been in the game for a minute. So it's different levels and layers to that conversation right there. Ebro was most definitely going out of his way to stand on being ignorant and disrespectful. And I think once he called him a B, I think he felt like, well, I'm going to stand on it now. You coming back at me, I stand on being wrong in this moment. But we've seen Ebro do this before. He most definitely is all over the place with it for shit show. But hey, today they got to be a part of the capital C's for their show. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation, to keep the algorithm in rotation and be a part of the conversation. And we added crashing out to that situation. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times. I got some new stuff on that Patreon as well. Y'all lock in with that, and we got a lot more coming. Stay on your pivot. Lock in with us.